think Chelsea played well, man.
Oh, Chelsea played dreadful, but we're talking about Arsenal for now.
He needs to do. It's gonna be a matter of time for Ten Hag.
I think they had 2 shots on target.
Yeah, behind Barca. It kind of just feels wishy-washy now already. Like Benfica first. Welcome back to the Mongrelz podcast. We're here again, nice and quick, straight back for you, right after the Premier League weekend. And yeah, it was an interesting one. What are we thinking?
I don't really want to talk about the Premier League, to be honest.
I don't
really want to talk about it, man.
I mean, you're all right, aren't you?
Absolutely I am, man. Should we start with Arsenal? I think we should.
I mean, I don't mind talking about
Why start with Arsenal, man?
Because why not, man? Arsenal are the best team in the world, isn't it? We might as well start with the best team in the fucking world, Shan.
I mean, they weren't on the weekend, though, were they?
Huh?
They weren't on the weekend.
They were. What do you think went wrong, Dom? Go on.
Absolutely shocking performance, if I'm honest. And now we've lost Saliba, which has really annoyed me.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have Saka. We haven't got Ødegaard. We're actually like not looking in good shape, I've got to be honest with you. But hey, I'm not looking forward to this game on the weekend at all. I don't really know what to say. It's all sort of fallen apart a little bit this season.
I think you played well, man.
And yeah, you would, man. I think Chelsea played well, man.
Oh, Chelsea played dreadful, but we're talking about Arsenal for now.
Are we? Can we move on to Chelsea, please, if you don't mind? I'd rather move on, mate.
But no, Bournemouth are a good team there. I think, like, just generally, Bournemouth
they are a good team. They are a good team, for sure.
So,
I mean, they're not great.
They're a good team, Bournemouth.
Should Arsenal have won? Yes. Are they a good team? Yeah. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
But Arsenal should have won. You agree?
Arsenal should have won.
Yeah.
But they didn't win that game because they obviously lost.
Now, why didn't they win the game? Are we going to nail it down just to the red card, or are we going to say Arsenal were below par?
There's got to be more to it than just a red card.
Yeah.
I mean, was it a dodgy red card? Should it have been a red?
I personally think it was a red card. I was saying to you on the day, me and Don watched it together. Always good times. And I said straight away that's a red card. Just basically because it was last man, it was a deliberate challenge. And I think Saliba it was a silly challenge to make. Being the last man and being, he gave him a yellow to start with as well. And they overturned it. They overturned it because there was an intentional tackle in there. He made a challenge and it was a bad challenge. And that's what happens.
Makes mistakes, though. That's what really.
He does really make mistakes.
He's been a brilliant centre back,
and he sort of tripped over. It was like a trip of the feet as well, which was annoying. Like, it wasn't like a deliberate foul. It was like his legs tripped. But
he made a challenge. It was a deliberate challenge, but
it's a goal scoring.
It wasn't a challenge for the
goal
ball.
Scoring opportunity.
It was just running.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
I just think it was a very, very silly move to make.
It was a trip of the legs, but his legs were there, and it tripped over the. And what can you say?
Listen, these things happen. These things happen, but like
it's unfortunate.
Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of fortunate, really. Yeah. But listen, I think Arsenal bounced back overall. I don't think this is getting away too much. Saliba is a massive miss. I think Saliba's
absolutely
top centre back for them.
Yeah.
It's weird because I think
Ødegaard's been a big miss.
Yeah,
to be honest,
I think
he's been a massive.
I didn't think they would miss him as much as they have.
He's been a huge miss.
I was saying to you before, they did seem they seemed a little bit all over the place even before the red card. Arsenal, Bournemouth looked kind of dangerous throughout. I would say so. I don't know, man. Like, it's not a good weekend for Arsenal. We'll see how they bounce back in the Champions League, and maybe that'll give them some confidence moving into the weekend. But
I thought a bit more. I thought they'd do a bit more. But what can you do?
Yeah.
It's one of them. But yeah, like you said, the Champions League.
Against Shakhtar.
I've got to be honest, coming off of a loss.
Yeah.
And Shakhtar ain't it's not like they're awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it could be another sticky game.
I'm not really expecting much, if I'm honest. I feel like it's going to be a bit of a downward spiral
Do you think Mikel will make some changes?
Until maybe a few weeks, huh?
Do you think Mikel will make some changes for the midweek? Now that Saliba's out.
I don't think there's many more changes you can make if you.
I
want
think
a
you'll
solid
make a
team.
few.
Yeah.
He'll bring a couple youngsters.
Yeah,
in,
there will be a couple
but-
maybe.
Well,
but-
Saliba will play in the Champions League.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah,
play,
yeah.
yeah.
He can.
But then does he play Saliba in the Champions League and then sort of rest Gabriel?
Yeah, that's what I was
to
going to
sort of
say. Yeah,
Have
yeah.
him fresh for the weekend.
You know?
I do think some Arsenal players are not at their best, if I'm being honest with you.
They're not.
I was saying to you, Martinelli. I think Martinelli was kind of wasteful in that game.
Yeah, he's
I
not
think
at his best.
Partey wasn't great. You know, the midfield, I don't know, man. It just seemed a little bit disorganised. Maybe it is the
But then
Odegaard thing.
they
But
gave Marino. Did Marino start?
Yeah, he started.
They gave Marino a start. He's just come back from injury.
yeah,
New player.
Yeah.
So it's
he's
a
trying to
bit-
flesh his people out in his squad, I suppose. Yeah.
It was a bit,
Yeah,
you know,
Sterling and
all
that,
over the
but
place.
yeah,
I think.
But how do you think it's looking for Arsenal then with the title hopes? Then do you think it's
it's
No, but
it's
still
too
in it,
early.
still
still
in it.
open?
It's
Yeah.
way
Yeah,
too
still in
early.
it.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Yeah.
But like, if you had to say now, who's your likely candidates for the title?
It's between Liverpool and City at the moment.
I'd say so as well. I'm going to
I
talk about.
don't think Liverpool's going to stay up there for that long.
See,
now.
I think the opposite. I think Liverpool will now. I don't know why. There's something about seeing Liverpool against Chelsea.
If Liverpool can win on the weekend
Yeah,
against Arsenal,
yeah,
at Arsenal,
they're going to win that
that's
game.
quite a
as
big
well.
statement, man.
Is that at Anfield, that game?
No, it's at
Emirates.
Is that Emirates?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Big game for Arsenal.
So
It's massive
that's a
game.
big statement, I think,
Yeah.
if Liverpool win that.
I think Liverpool are looking really good. Should we just move on to Liverpool then?
Yeah.
Liverpool-Chelsea played the day after, 2-1 Liverpool, in the kind of an interesting game where I think Liverpool kind of set back a little bit and let Chelsea have a bit more of the ball, but kind of outplayed them when it came
Outclassed
to
them, yeah.
when it came to the counter-attack.
Chelsea were poor.
Do you think so?
I think Chelsea were poor the whole game.
I think
It's weird, but
could have
Chelsea
done
had
a
more of
lot
the ball, didn't they? Kind of. It felt like that anyway.
No.
And it was at Anfield. You didn't feel that?
In parts of the game,
Yeah.
but I think that's just every
Not-
football
yeah, not
match.
overall.
But Liverpool were the better team by far. It should have been
Yeah.
more than 2-1.
Yeah.
But Chelsea looked all over the place on the weekend.
Does it come down a little bit to the defence? I think Liverpool's defence seems so like solid and seasoned, man.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Chelsea's just kind of seems a little bit new,
They are all
kind
over
of
the
young,
place.
kind of like just naive as well, you
Yeah.
know? Like,
I mean, Reece James has just come back after nearly a year.
was he naive to put him in there straight away?
I think so.
Yeah,
You had Cucurella obviously suspended, so he couldn't play.
yeah.
But then just chuck someone else at left back and keep Gusto at right back.
Mm.
You like Gusto?
Yeah, I like
He's
Gusto.
good,
But then he put Gusto at left back to cover for Cucurella.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Cucurella makes a big difference in that team.
I think Cucurella's a
I've
good
gotta be
player.
honest,
He's done
yeah,
well.
he-
They're young players as well, you know. Like
All of them are,
yeah.
are young.
Yeah, they are kind of a little bit rash when it comes to these big games, I
Yeah.
think, you know. And like with Liverpool, they got Trent, they got Van Dijk, they got Robertson. These guys have done it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it shows, you know, it shows when
Salah.
it comes to like holding up the game.
Squad-wise, Liverpool's squad they're aging.
Yeah,
They've been together for a very long time.
they've got the experience.
Yeah.
They're almost like, you would have thought this would have been a transitional year for Liverpool with the change in manager, but
They've brought not many players in. I think they brought in Gravenberch and that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
yeah, and you would have thought after all that time with Klopp, like, listen, watching Man United and having to see a big manager after that's been there for years leave, and how hard it is for managers to come in and just hit the ground running. Arne Slot's done a brilliant job, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Such a small squad as well. So a couple injuries and Liverpool could be a bit messed up.
Honestly,
That's what I'm saying. And look what's
But-
happened to Arsenal.
yeah,
And look what's happened to Rodri at City.
yeah.
These are key things that could obviously
They are
that
massive.
pivotal.
Yeah.
They're pivotal in the league, isn't it?
But
Well,
you
what
very
you've
rarely
got-
see Van Dijk getting injured.
No.
Or Trent or Robertson.
Or Robertson, yeah.
It's true, yeah.
But you just don't know.
Football, it's a funny old game, football.
It is a funny
but,
one.
But how do you think Chelsea did then? You think they're underplayed or
They were very below par.
yeah?
Yeah,
You think they could have done better than that?
absolutely. They were poor.
I didn't think they'd create a lot of chances, man.
I think they had 2 shots on target the whole game.
yeah.
You know who's been found out?
Yeah.
Caicedo. Because he is not fantastic.
I mean, Caicedo was probably one of Chelsea's best players.
I was gonna-
and he was absolutely shocking.
I was gonna say Caicedo is probably Chelsea's best player.
Yeah. I think
Like,
what?
He was.
I say he's one of Chelsea's best players right now.
Brother,
Caicedo.
I don't think any of the Chelsea
players.
players did well. Don't get me wrong. I don't think any of them did well. But Caicedo was.
Cole Palmer. But obviously position.
Cole
position,
Palmer
but,
didn't
like,
do well in that game. I don't
Cole
think.
Palmer's had
No.
a couple games where he's been shocking.
But Cole Palmer did not do well against
is
Liverpool.
Definitely a better player for Chelsea. that's
Cole-
for sure.
Cole Palmer did not do well.
Cole
against
Palmer didn't play against Liverpool.
He didn't do well.
Yeah, but
he
he's
did well
definitely a
against
better
Liverpool.
player for Chelsea than Caicedo.
I think they play different
He makes
positions.
more of a
I think
difference
they
in the
play-
game.
What do you think?
100%.
I'm not sure, man.
Yeah, he makes
You
more
like
of a- he
Caicedo
makes
though.
more of a
You
I
difference.
do like
think
Caicedo.
he's come back into it, haven't you?
I think he's had a very good season.
Yeah.
Everyone struggled yesterday. He was
Yeah.
probably our better player. Palmer, shocking. Majority, the whole team was shocking.
Nicholas Jackson, are you feeling good about him?
I do like Jackson.
Yeah.
I do like Jackson.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of
he's had a good season.
a lot of praise. You were
Yeah.
saying earlier that Sturridge was giving him a lot of praise as well, weren't you?
Yeah, he was saying about him scoring like the amount of goals he scores in open play,
Yeah,
other than from a free kick or from a penalty.
yeah,
It's like you look at Haaland, he might score 5 or 6 penalties a season,
yeah.
and you add that onto his tally, they're not going to be far off each other.
Yeah, and on the 20 tap-ins Haaland gets.
I mean,
Yeah, and add on all the fucking fake refereeing decisions that City get as well. You know?
Yeah, with no Rodri now, I don't think that's going to be as easy as it was. But
I do think, though, based on the game, I feel like more and more, I thought Liverpool would end up like 4th this season, 3rd or 4th, but I do think Liverpool are going to be the biggest challengers actually for City this season. That's how I'm feeling right now. I actually think Arsenal will slip down. I could be wrong, but I think Arsenal might end up 3rd. I think Liverpool
I think they
and
are
City
the top
will fight
3.
out for it.
They are the top 3.
They are, but I feel like Liverpool, obviously I'm basing it on recency bias, but I feel like Liverpool are looking strong. How long that's going to last for, I don't know, but they're just looking strong. We're going to see against Arsenal. I think that game is massive.
I think it's massive.
I think it's massive for the mentality of
it's
the team.
too up and down to say. It's far too up and
No,
down.
and it's early as well,
Yeah.
but I just feel like...
It's like saying Man United are going to finish bottom half of the league. You know? I mean...
that's looking quite likely.
I mean, they were 4th, now 11th, so, you know, they're hanging on, but, you know, too early to say, innit, Sal?
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Well... All right, listen. I feel like I ain't spoken about Man United for a while on this pod. Listen, this is how I feel about Man United.
Yeah,
I feel
exactly.
like...
rewind a
first
bit.
win in 10 games. Oh, let's talk about Man
Let's
United.
talk about it, man. Let's talk about it, man.
No,
Go on, that Maguire, he's fighting quality, isn't he?
fucking hell. Listen, no,
Best in the air, I think.
well, listen, we've got... Well...
Anyway, moving on.
No, that is what I say about United. I
They're
think...
getting a new
listen,
stadium, what?
No, I feel like United have... I had higher hopes for them coming into this season. I thought they were going to come back a little bit. I thought Agati is a good sign. I thought they made some clever signs in the window. I'm looking forward to seeing Lenny Yoro come in as well. And I also thought Xerxes was going to be a good sign as well. I think we've made a fucking terrible start to the season. And I feel like if Ten Hag doesn't do what he needs to do, it's going to be a matter of time for Ten Hag. This game was a little bit of positivity in so far, like a really terrible season. And but I do want to say I do think we played well. I think we played well against a good Brentford side.
I think you had to, man.
We went 1-0 down. It was very weird that they took out fucking...
They didn't score within 1 minute again, did they?
No.
Oh, that's all right.
It's very weird that they took out De Ligt, and that goal went in. That's always fucking annoying.
It's part of the rules, though, man.
Yeah, but it's
you get
annoying,
a head injury,
though.
you got to go off the.
You know what else is
off the
part of the
pitch.
rules? Fucking red cards for last man, bruv. So fucking shut up, innit, bruv? Arsenal's know about that as well, bruv.
We certainly do.
Fucking little schleck.
We don't get away with nothing. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, no, I just but but I thought the fight back was done well. I thought I think Bruno did well second half. I thought Højlund's goal really good.
Bruno score?
Garnacho, no, he assisted, but I thought Garnacho scored next. I thought he was dangerous the whole game as well. Man, listen, it's something we needed. We need a bit of confidence. United are not looking good right now. It's looking win or loss every week, bro. It could be anything. So we'll see how they go.
To come from behind and win is a bit of fight. Do you know what I mean? And that's what it's good to see for Man United.
No, exactly. And I'm hoping to build on that. I'd like to see Højlund stay in the starting lineup. I think
he has to.
Yeah, I think next week we got West Ham. West Ham, as we saw against Spurs, looking ropey as fuck. So
yeah, they look.
West Ham looking terrible. So I would expect us to win that game.
I mean, you should
and build on what we did last week. So hopefully we get a win there. But again, United so up and down. Can't bank on them at all.
No.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think I think it was a bit of positivity, but I'm not convinced yet about whether Ten Hag will be here come the new year.
You don't think?
I think he will be, but I'm not convinced of it.
Okay, yeah.
I reckon if the next 2 games go wrong, he's gone.
Me personally,
2.
Yeah, I reckon he's got to be in it. And then Van Nistelrooy just
I
guess.
I don't think they're going to get rid of him this early in the season, but I do think Van Nistelrooy is there as a ready replacement. I said this to you before.
Do you think?
I personally think they brought Van Nistelrooy in there in case they were going to have to sack Ten Hag.
No, I disagree with that.
I'll put it this way. I think if they sack Ten Hag, they're not going to get a new manager until the summer.
Well, yeah.
So Van Nistelrooy will take over.
Probably, yeah. But then at the end of the season, Nistelrooy is not going to keep.
No, I don't think. Well, that's what I'm saying. But I think they brought him in there in case they did have to sack him mid-season.
Yeah,
because it would have been Van Nistelrooy will be okay with the fans. The fans will take it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I don't think they will sack him up in the middle of the season unless things go fucking terribly wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think
That's
it's
not
going.
like Man United. Man United don't do that.
Yeah, but I do think it kind of is going terribly wrong. I remember they were almost kind of sack him at the end of last season. If it wasn't for that
snap up
cup
Tuchel
win
before England got him.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that. A lot of people are saying Tuchel was probably. I'm happy we didn't get Tuchel. To be honest with you, I think Tuchel had his chance. I don't like getting like the second rate, the sloppy seconds of other teams. So no, I don't.
He done well for Chelsea,
you don't
man.
mind that, but I don't.
He done well for Chelsea, man.
What do you mean we don't mind that?
Tuchel done well, and he's a very good manager.
Yeah, well, you got Arteta, innit?
And he managed to?
What do you mean exactly?
So he's what, sloppy seconds?
No, but he's City sloppy seconds,
really.
isn't he? Yeah.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
He was assistant manager.
Yeah.
And he got his first manager appointment, and look what he's done.
Yeah.
He's not done much. Not
that much, bro.
Has he
Finishing
not?
third this season. So
Not one much.
Oh,
anyway, right, Champions League quickly. Well, actually, we'll go through the games for next week, shall we?
This weekend.
Yeah. So Arsenal, Liverpool. What we saying?
Probably a draw. But I'm hoping for a win, obviously.
So I'm saying a Liverpool win.
It's at Emirates.
Yeah.
I'm saying draw.
Yeah, I think a draw.
If it's a Liverpool win, it's bad. We're gonna come here. We're gonna come in the next pod, Dom, and we're gonna have to come with some jokes, man.
Man.
Yeah, I feel like we've been nice. I feel like we've been nice about the Bournemouth thing. So,
man.
but I'm saying if Liverpool
But
beat you at the
we're
Emirates,
going to come back strong. It's just when.
no, well, it's just when.
It's just when.
Fucking 2031 share.
When we've
That's
when we've actually got a starting 11, isn't
Yeah.
it?
It comes to Christmas. Arsenal
Yeah.
sitting in
So
ninth.
you're saying draw. I'm saying draw. You're saying
I think
Liverpool win.
win,
Fucking
yeah.
hell, bank on Liverpool. Chelsea, Newcastle.
I think Chelsea will win that, man.
I think Chelsea win that quite comfortably.
It's at Newcastle,
Yeah.
but I do think Chelsea win that.
Yeah, I think Chelsea should win. I don't think it'll be an easy win.
I'm also thinking.
I feel like Newcastle will score though. I'll put it that
I think
way.
it's at Newcastle anyway.
I'm also
I think
thinking it's going to be a draw.
You think that
Personally,
draw?
yeah, I think it will be a draw. Yeah,
Could
You
be.
think?
but yeah,
Could be.
Yeah,
United, West Ham.
probably.
I think
West
United-
Ham, innit?
I think United. What do you think?
Man, like Antonio.
I think United win.
I think a draw.
No, but you know what? It could happen easy.
West Ham are arguably the worst team in the league right now, apart from Ipswich, maybe.
Yeah.
It's
mean,
definitely a Man United
It
win.
could happen.
I mean, they're not far.
I mean, it's got to
It
be
could
a Man
happen. It could
United
happen.
win.
Yeah.
I think Man United.
I
are
would hope
actually
Man United get a couple goals.
I think
in that game,
Man
man.
United are going to give
I
him a
think we'll
thumping, if
concede,
I'm honest.
but-
I fancy a draw for that game. Man.
I think they're going to give him a thumping. I'm going for like a 3-4 Man United.
Yeah,
I think.
I like that.
Yeah,
We'll take
I
that.
think it will be.
I love
He
a
stopped
fucking
supporting
3-4
Arsenal
win.
already.
It's gotta be,
Love
innit?
it, Yeah, man's giving up.
I think
Right.
they have to. I think they have to.
Champions League game. So we got Arsenal, Shakhtar. You said.
Yeah.
I think Arsenal win that game. I think they'll come back
Fairly
and win that game.
comfortable, I think,
Yeah,
We've
don't-
also
don't
got,
really seem to play the same in the Champions League. I think that could be a draw as well, if I'm completely honest.
You
Obviously,
think?
I think so. Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
weird the Champions League format. What do you think of it?
it is, man.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No.
It's a weird one.
Stick to the old.
I mean, I don't.
Yeah,
personally,
the
I don't
build up
mind
was
it.
nice.
Yeah.
Some of the old one.
What did they have? What? It was like 8 groups of 4 teams.
You know what's weird, though?
But we get more games. We get more football.
We get more football, but it kind of means less. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's like we get the bigger games more often.
There's less excitement. I think.
Yeah, it almost kind of like even this week now we've got Bayern Barca.
Yeah.
Like normally in the Champions League that would be like fucking Bayern Barca. It
Yeah.
kind of just feels wishy washy now already. Like it's fucked.
Yeah, but it's
Have they
because it's
fucked
in the
football, guys?
beginning
Have they fucked
stages.
football
That's
already,
true, it's in the
bro?
beginning
They're trying.
stages.
They're trying
Well,
to
you wouldn't be
fuck
saying
it.
this if it was like the quarterfinals or the
To be fair-
semi-finals. You wouldn't say that.
No, that's different.
Yeah, but the group stages always are like
This
that.
is like a group stage of 36 teams.
Yeah.
But at least you get a group stage
You're
of
playing
loads of football.
You're playing what? 10 games each.
But I
8
feel like
games
I
each?
feel like I just
That's
don't
a lot
know.
of games, man.
I feel like I don't know what's actually happening. Like I
Yeah.
can't keep track of it. If that
It's
makes
like
sense.
Bayern Munich won 6-0, whatever it was, and then like
Mate, there's nothing wrong with coming home on
nah.
a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and getting good games for 3 days during
No,
the
I
week
mean,
and
I'm-
then Prem on the weekend. I'm not complaining.
No,
I'm not
I like
complaining.
the watching of it.
I think that's absolutely fantastic.
I'm not complaining about that,
Yeah.
but
I think that's absolutely fantastic.
I got no problem watching football.
Yeah, but does it mean less though? That's what we're trying
Maybe
to
the
say.
group, obviously the first part of it, the league.
Like
bit
I'll
of
give you an
it
example.
means a
Do
bit
you
less.
know who's top of the table in the Champions League now?
Yeah, Dortmund, man.
I mean, Dortmund are top. Yeah.
Are they? There you go.
Do you know who's second? And we love them.
Really?
Brest. Brest are second.
Who?
Brest.
Brest?
Good team, man. No, they are good, man.
They're a fucking top team, man. Apparently.
They've got a good pair of strikers, man.
Have they?
Fucking hell.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Poor
How?
defense.
How?
Huh?
Knock it about. will
Fuck
they?
knows. Benfica third. Benfica third. Fucking hell. Benfica third. Bayer Leverkusen fourth. Liverpool fifth. Villa, Juventus, City, and then it goes into the next sector.
it's there's
Like
too
it
much
just becomes
to it, man.
meaningless. Yeah, like I don't know, man. Ironically,
No, you gotta move with the
Barcelona and
times,
Real
man.
Madrid are 17th and 16th.
That's what I mean. But then after one win, you go from 17th to 4th.
No one likes
Like-
changing it, but I think it'll be all right, man.
We
Yeah,
have to see, we have to see how it goes.
see how it plays out. Yeah, it
But-
just feels like a lot right now.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost like they're trying to get a little bit of a Super League without a Super League.
To an extent, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It feels like a
Yeah,
Super
They're like,
League,
if we can't get a Super League, this is what we'll do.
Exactly.
We'll just makeshift it into the Champions
Yeah.
League, which we already
Money
own, so it's
talks,
cool.
man.
Yeah. The big game, Real Madrid Dortmund. What do you think of that?
It's Real Madrid Bayern, man.
Bro-
Oh,
No.
Oh,
Bayern Barca, Real Madrid Dortmund, bro.
Oh, shit.
Don't-
So,
I'm swinging.
sorry.
Might as well laugh at me and everything.
so that's two big games.
Yeah. Real Madrid Dortmund. What do you
I
think?
mean, Real Madrid win.
I think Madrid win that game as well. Although Dortmund, I don't know. Dortmund's been doing well, though.
I think the last couple of years they've played each other.
Did you
as
say
well,
they were
in
top of the
Champions
league? Did you say they were top of the league?
Dortmund are top, yeah.
But they only played Celtic there.
Yeah. But they smashed them.
Yeah, they did. Like,
It's not
yeah,
hard.
it was.
Got 100 goals versus the fucking
I mean,
Celts.
yeah. But yeah,
I think it'd be tighter than you think.
I think
don't
Real Madrid win that.
I think
know. Real Madrid should win that. Who did they play last? Was it Lille? And got beaten 1.
They were shit.
Bro, that was
Yeah.
shocking.
I'm not being funny. Real Madrid are not as good as
They're
they
not.
should
They're
be, bro.
well, not against him then, though.
On paper, their team is crazy.
Have you seen Mbappe's goals for Real Madrid?
He started to score goals though, man.
Yeah, penalties.
Yeah.
Oh,
But the other,
I don't know,
he
man.
ain't
I
really
feel
done
like
much,
this
though, has
Galacticos
he?
thing doesn't work, bro.
He ain't done much,
For
has
them.
he?
He scored 2 penalties, I think.
And that's it.
he scored on the weekend as well.
Yeah, penalty.
Oh,
No?
I'm not sure, but
Anyway.
yeah,
Barca Bayern. That's at the new camp.
that's a very good game, and I think Barca win that.
I think Barca win that. You think Bayern?
I think Bayern might clip that. Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
that's a brilliant game though.
That's
I think that most
that's
people
the
watching
best
that game
game of the week.
Yeah.
Midweek.
for sure. I think City will win. I think City will win the Premier League game as well, and I think
Who are they playing?
Southampton.
City
Oh,
got like Sparta Prague or something, and
So you got Southampton.
Southampton on the
Oh
weekend.
well, yeah,
Yeah, it's
but
about
that's-
8-0.
Yeah.
Literally,
It
it
feels
might,
like
might
they
be
get
double figures.
fucking piss easy games every week, but
Because Southampton, they were thinking about
Southampton is struggling
They're thinking about
Yeah.
getting rid of the manager, weren't they? At some point, or something?
already.
I think so. Yeah, I think I saw something on Sky.
yeah, it's got to be bad when you think of getting rid of the manager at the beginning of the
Yeah.
season, isn't it? I mean, I would know. So
I mean,
fucking hell.
I mean, I feel bad for Ramsdale, man.
yeah, he's gone there. Like,
He's
I
gone
feel
there,
bad.
and
I feel
he's
bad for
getting
Southampton that they've
absolutely-
got Ramsdale. Ramsdale's been shit. Ramsdale has been shit for them.
I
bro.
mean, on paper, that's a great.
How many
appointment for them.
goals does that fucker let in? Bro?
it's a good
But
signing.
I think
that guy's
more
letting
goals
about
have gone in
30
than-
goals,
it's
brother.
a good signing for Southampton, but
It is, but yeah.
yeah, it's not.
Fucking
it's,
hell,
it's
man.
not
Ram's
looking
pale,
good, man.
bruv. Honestly,
Yeah,
bruv.
it's awful.
Man's getting pale in goal every single game, bruv.
Every
Man's letting
game.
30 goals, bruv.
I don't think he's had one
Jesus
clean sheet.
Christ. Of course he hasn't, bruv.
That's not good,
Of
man.
course he hasn't. Talk about making the right decision with Raya, bruv. Jesus Christ.
I mean, yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
all right. Jumping off football then. What we saying? What topics we got, Dom? What we got?
It's all right. Actually, no. You know what? Let's talk about Ngannou.
Oh, Ngannou, yes.
Ngannou.
Ngannou. Let's
Just
bang on
quickly,
Ngannou
yeah.
first. Ngannou on the weekend fought his first PFL super fight.
Return to the ring.
Returned to the MMA world.
Good one.
And came in with a brilliant. Well, they started off
First fight since the Joshua.
Yeah, first fight since great. He had 2 boxing fights, and he's come back to MMA after a couple of years now. Sadly, since the passing of his son as well.
Yeah.
And Ferreira again, like this was a big question about how top is the UFC really when it comes to MMA.
I was just going to say, because I remember watching a documentary and it was like him in a dispute with the UFC where he couldn't do what he wanted to do and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So is that all been
Yeah.
sorted
Well,
out
he's signed with the
back in
PFL
there?
now. He's signed with the PFL.
Oh, okay.
So the PFL is basically Bellator. Remember, Bellator was like the British.
Oh, he's in
MMA,
the PFL now, yeah?
Yeah, so the Bellator
Okay.
and the PFL have kind of joined now. They're really going to kind of trying to compete with the UFC here.
Yeah.
And this was like kind of their first big show in trying to do that.
I mean, by getting Ngannou, that's a big statement.
It is a big statement.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
especially with Ngannou winning this weekend and
Fairly
still
easily as well.
holding the top spot, man.
Yeah,
And looking as good as ever, really.
yeah. I mean, his post-fight interview kind of sounded like that was going to be his only fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, "I've only taken this fight because of my son."
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think with Ngannou, I think it's hard because he's getting on. He's older,
He
isn't
is,
he?
yeah, he's nearly 40 now.
And he's done it all really in the game, you know.
If the money's there,
yeah.
Of course.
he might fight.
I'm not
You
sure
know.
who he can fight in the PFL.
No.
So the only option would be,
To sign him back up to the UFC, man.
yeah, or another
So
boxing
do you
match.
reckon that's going to happen though?
I don't think Dana will have him back.
That's what I thought.
I think it would be too risky for Dana to have him back.
Yeah.
And I think it would be too risky for Dana to even let him fight in the UFC again.
He'll come back and clean up the heavyweight division.
I mean, imagine that. Imagine he knocked out Aspinall and John Jones. Dana White might jump off a
no
fucking
one's
bridge,
beating
mate.
Aspinall, man.
Huh?
Shit.
No one's beating Aspinall? Are you sure?
Aspinall beats John Jones.
But is Aspinall ever going to fight John Jones?
If it happens, then Aspinall wins.
I don't think he ever happens.
Well, against Ngannou.
John
No,
Jones. John Jones recently has said he's interested in the Alex Pereira fight.
Yeah, because he don't want to fight Tom Aspinall.
I mean, you're right about that. Yeah, he doesn't want to fight Tom Aspinall. I agree with that as well. It's fucked up, really, though.
But why would you rather fight Pereira than
Because
Aspinall?
he's fucking half the fucking size, bro.
Yeah, but I don't know, man.
No,
Pereira's a very dangerous man.
I think. I mean, if Pereira ever went up and beat John Jones,
Wouldn't be great, man.
we're such a weird world
It'd
to
be
live
dreadful for UFC.
in. I mean, would it be? I don't know.
I mean, it'd be dreadful for Dana.
I think it'd be good for Dana. I'll
It
tell you
would.
why. Shall I tell you why? Pereira is going to fight in the UFC 4, 5, 6, 7 fights more. John Jones has got 1 fight left. 2 max.
I don't know, man.
No, I don't know. I don't know either. But this Ferreira guy anyway against Ngannou, he did look good.
Imagine it's scripted like
What they know who's going to win?
like the WWE.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in a minute.
I think a lot of it is scripted.
You think it's scripted?
I think a lot of UFC
No.
fights are scripted, man.
Really?
No.
Yeah. It's all corrupt, man.
Nah, I mean, it's
Nah,
definitely corrupt.
boxing's
Everything's corrupt.
corrupt.
People are corrupt. Everyone's corrupt.
Yeah,
right?
you're
So you
corrupt.
reckon? You
I
reckon?
mean-
You reckon they've taken the same light as Vince McMahon?
Vince McMahon, then. Should we move on? Gaff, go on.
But no, what's this Vince McMahon thing?
Yeah, so basically, Vince McMahon, me and Don watched it the other week. We watched a couple of videos on it first, and then we watched the Netflix series. It's come out on Netflix. It's kind of like a big documentary that kind of halfway through the documentary, allegations are made about Vince McMahon in real life, and it kind of carries on from that point. But Vince McMahon is in it. It's a documentary about Vince McMahon and the way he brought the WWF at the time up and made it a multi-billion-pound business, turned it into WWE. And you know what? I'll be honest with you, it's a wicked documentary. If you ever get a chance to see it, if you were ever into wrestling, I wasn't crazy into wrestling, but I was aware of wrestling when I was younger.
Were you
But
not really into it like that?
I wasn't super into it, if I'm being honest with you. No,
No, I was massively into it.
Was you?
Yeah.
Oh mate,
It
I
was
used to
always
love
on
it.
when I was. When
But
I
I
was
had the
used to watch
toys
it
and
all
stuff,
the
but
time.
Yeah.
I knew Hulk Hogan and stuff, but I wasn't massively into it. But
I used
it
to
was
watch that religiously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Who's your favorite wrestler?
man.
Man doesn't know.
I
one.
think I would say like from the older time, I'd say The Rock. I
Yeah.
have to say The Rock. And then
Because
from
he
the
looked like
slightly
you.
newer time, like, no, he don't even look.
Because he
like
looked
me.
like what he wanted to be, man.
You don't even look like me.
Go
bro.
on, shut up, man.
And then and then in the later stages, I think Rey Mysterio.
yeah,
He was pretty good.
yeah, I remember Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Back in again.
The Undertaker for you? Triple H?
For me, it's Steve Austin, man.
Steve Austin,
Yeah.
good shout, man.
Because he looks like me.
Yeah, top
Again.
wrestler,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the series, the documentary
Who's your
goes from,
favorite?
um,
Trying to get out of that.
Probably Mark Henry, innit?
I'm trying to think.
Rikishi. Okay.
Nah,
He's gonna say one of the female wrestlers.
no, I think I like Rey Mysterio. If I'm being honest with you, I mean, I like the female ones as well, man.
Oh,
They
we-
were good, man. I don't remember their names, but I thought they were
You
good.
should have, because we were kids, man.
Yeah.
Literally.
But yeah, no. The doc starts basically when the WWF started with the rise of Hulk Hogan, and it's super interesting, man. It's got loads of old footage, how they built it up, and how they turned it into this 98,000 stadium.
That's true, because
And
I
then-
didn't know it was Hulk Hogan that actually made WWE what it was.
Yeah,
I thought it was just like a mixture of the wrestlers, because that's when I got into it in that era. Before like our era, but 85 onwards, like Hulk Hogan, he basically made that. I didn't even
yeah.
realize he was that like influential in
it
that.
makes you realize how long Hulk Hogan's been around, first of all, but also how old he must have been when we were younger,
Yeah,
still
because
wrestling.
he was old then.
yeah. So like,
Imagine now.
but yeah, no. Listen, it's wicked to see anything get built like that, like out of nothing into something, out of something that's
Yeah,
like
definitely.
kind of a backyard kind of production.
Pretty
To like,
much.
yeah, literally, that's how it started. To like one of the biggest, entertainment industries around, and
Yeah.
especially in America,
I think it probably is the biggest, no?
Yeah, well, I think
Probably up
it's a very American centered type
Yeah,
of.
I mean,
yeah,
considering it's
yeah.
a
Type of thing.
pantomime, right?
Yeah.
it's
It's
they've done well.
pantomime. Yeah,
What do you mean?
it is pantomime. I mean, yeah.
What? So you're going to tell me you're going to tell me it's scripted, right?
It's definitely
But the
scripted.
UFC's not. You lot are crazy.
I mean, who knows, man? Who knows? Maybe it is. But
Dana McMahon, bro.
But yeah, no, it goes into McMahon and how like he basically was the orchestrator of it all and kind of pushed it. And like I just said to you, it came from a kind of a background where everything was a bit like skullduggery, fucking rough and tumble, yeah. And it kind of stayed that way even when it became big. And now there's allegations about how he ran it and the conduct of how he treated people and how he scripted the thing.
Controlled people, basically.
Yeah, and you know what? Listen,
And injected what?
yeah. Well, no, you're right.
There's definitely a lot of that.
Yeah. No, the
He
use.
held him down. Was like, right,
Yeah.
I'm getting this in.
Well, I imagine you can hold them fuckers down, man. I don't think you could.
That might have been in the contract.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
you have to take-
The show must go on.
No, but there's talk about
Break
basically,
leg.
the steroid industry and how basically, how useful it was and how big it was in there as well. It was like an epidemic, wasn't it? So
I think nowadays it's become more of the norm.
Yeah.
In steroids,
yeah,
and obviously back then, totally different.
yeah,
You know what's crazy as well? Apparently, they used to make the wrestlers fight injured.
yeah,
So even if they had an injury, they said, right, if you're not on the next show, you ain't getting paid.
yeah,
And they didn't
Really?
care. Yeah, it was bad.
yeah.
I think that's pretty awful.
Do you
That's not great. No.
do you believe there was some like fucked up shit going on there, like behind the scenes? Like, do you think they were pressuring people to take steroids? Do you think there was like,
There's got to be.
You know
Poor
what? I
treatment
think
of
there was a bit
employees and
mixture.
stuff?
I think there was a bit of a mixture of. I think you had to take steroids to look the part,
yeah,
and I don't think anyone would want to be in that show, and then look at The Rock in there, man, and go, yeah,
yeah,
and then not look the same because just wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be popular in
Yeah.
that show. Clearly, you know what I mean. So, or unless you're Rikishi, obviously, and then
Yeah.
a different ball game. But
yeah,
but most of them, they were all chiseled off,
Yeah.
and the only way you're going to be chiseled like that is if you're on the roids.
yeah,
You can't look like that without being on it unless like you're like a 25, 30-year gym goer or
yeah,
15-year consistent everyday kind of gym goer,
yeah,
to get them kind of gains quick. Because you even saw Hulk Hogan in the 80s. He had a normal body. Like he was a big guy, but he was just like a normal body.
Really?
Yeah, completely
Surely
normal.
not. Yeah.
Completely
And
normal.
then 5 years later, it's totally different.
Not even that. Maybe 3.
yeah,
And he's chiseled off.
yeah,
But it
Because you had to
says
look
a
the
lot then,
part.
doesn't it?
yeah,
You had to
Yeah.
look the part. Because if you look at the old wrestlers before WWF, none of them looked like that.
No.
They were just average guys wrestling.
Mm.
And then because it became entertainment, you had to look like, if you want to make a figurine of someone,
yeah,
you want to make a figurine
Yeah.
that looks like Action Man,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
fucking,
yeah.
do you know what I mean? So they had
Yeah.
to look a certain way. You had to look a certain part. And even the women,
yeah,
the women were massive. Like
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
all chiseled.
Look, what was her name?
And
China? Was it China?
yeah,
I think
yeah,
China
yeah.
and that.
She was hench, isn't
The-
it?
All of them were on the roids
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, but do you think they were pressured? Do you think they were complicit in it?
I think there's a mixture of
it's-
both.
Yeah, I think it's a
I think
mixture of
it's a mixture
both
of
as
both.
well.
It has to be
I-
a bit of both.
yeah.
Like, if you didn't want to do it, then you don't.
It's
do
like
it.
when people go to
Just
the
leave-
gym and then there's
Leave
someone
the
on the
company if you
roids,
don't
Yeah.
want to do it.
and then they go.
Well, exactly,
they go
yeah.
to-
But then you're losing your job because you're not taking roids.
you know, some
then lose
people.
your job.
You
So
know,
you lose
some
your job
people.
not to break the law.
Yeah.
That's the question. But yeah, exactly.
But
That's what
apparently you're a
exactly
bad
is.
person for doing that.
Bro, some people get fucking PTs, and the first thing the PT says, right, if you want to look like that,
Yeah, take this.
you need to be on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, with this, they're thinking, you know what? He looks all right.
yeah,
I think I'm gonna have a go.
Yeah.
Most people,
Pretty
would, innit?
much, yeah.
And
Yeah.
especially if you're in the thing and they're like, right, look, this is what you're gonna get paid a show. All you got to do is take that. Ooh.
Yeah.
Imagine what that money would be now.
yeah, yeah,
We're looking at what, $500,000 a show,
yeah,
$250 a show.
yeah.
Have a bit of roids for 5 years. Yeah.
Go on,
You know what I mean?
no, literally.
Sounds like a good idea.
I mean,
I mean, if anyone wants to give us roids for this show,
don't be an absolute fucking. You have to be the fucking camera back, mate. Please, I don't got space behind it. Fucking hell, no. But what do you think about that? Like the treatment back then of employees by Vince McMahon? I think there's a lot of allegations about him, like kind of forcing people into to do things and to be in the script and to do some crazy outlandish stuff. You know, remember he was kissing them all and stuff like that as
Yeah.
well. Now it's put into the script and. There's allegations maybe they couldn't really say no because they'd get fired and all this type
I
of
feel
stuff.
like it was possibly similar to how it is now,
Yeah,
but just because of the way the world is now,
yeah,
it
yeah,
looks worse. I mean, it's bad when whether it's 30 years ago
Yeah,
or
yeah.
now. But it just, I don't know, it comes across as a lot worse now.
yeah,
there's a lot of jobs where people have to do certain things to keep their job, right?
yeah.
Models, all types of
yeah.
jobs and roles.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
the
not
world we live in
average
now
job,
is very
but-
sensitive to
But it still
treating-
happens.
to how to treat people in the workplace.
Yeah.
You know, whereas back then,
It definitely still happens.
Of
yeah,
course it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we went to Hooters in Miami,
yeah,
Prime example. If you look a certain way, you get the job. If you don't, you don't.
No, for sure.
But
Yeah.
is that allowed to happen nowadays? Of course it is. It still happens now.
Yeah. I do think definitely it was a different world back then where like the regulations on how to treat people in the workplace, especially in somewhere like the WWF, wouldn't have been regulated properly. People would probably get shouted at, attacked, hit, slapped, all this nonsense. But, you know, it's part of almost a different era, you know, of working and things like that. Can you really convict someone now of something that was part of society back then, you know? But especially American, that kind of Midland American type of society, you know, I think.
But it seems like that's what they're trying to do, to them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they kind of bring back these. What they're trying to do is trying to convict him of societal standards now that weren't really around back then.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
So the stuff that happened 30 years ago, which was bad, but you're picking him up on it now.
I think in the eyes
I'll give you an example.
In the eyes of law, it was the same. It's just people's ideology of it is different.
No, but the sensitivity
in the eyes of law,
now,
it was the same.
Yeah, maybe, but the sensitivity of it now is way higher.
Yeah, and social media.
Yeah,
that we didn't have.
Exactly.
Media,
so you didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it's what I'm trying to say. So can you convict them? I'll give you an example. It's a little bit like, you know, like a comedian back in the 80s or whatever. They could say words and jokes that if they said now, like, they'd be scrutinized for.
Yeah, unless you're Frankie Boyle,
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah. For those who don't know Frankie Boyle, go and check out Frankie Boyle. Jesus
or
Christ.
Jimmy Carr.
Yeah.
Or Jimmy Carr.
But is that right, though? Is it right to convict someone of something they said 20 years ago and during a different time and give them the same rules that we have now? It's weird. For me, I say fuck the rules anyway right now, but fucking, I don't know, man. Not all of them, but most of them.
I think, you got a bit of tongue in cheek, innit? You know what I mean?
Cheek and tongue. But yeah, no, but it's
tongue on cheek.
Yeah, no, but anyways, that's what Vince McMahon was getting, man. Tongue on cheek, cheek on tongue, everything.
Oh yeah, do you remember?
Yeah,
that was
bro,
mad.
thing.
Get him to kiss his ass.
Yeah. He's absolutely a nutter. You can look at him now.
What if someone said, right, 10 grand, just a kiss on the cheek?
What, a bum cheek?
Yeah, but if you were already getting paid you know.
What, and you're in the WWF.
Yeah, and you were like, no, he goes 20 grand.
Yeah.
You know what? 30 grand.
Yeah.
What's happening?
No, I'm a kiss on the bum cheek.
Yeah, just a little.
Is it a woman or a man?
It's Vince McMahon.
Oh, I'm kissing Vince McMahon on the bum cheek.
The guy kissed him.
Oh yeah. It's enough for me, bro. No, I'm not kissing man.
When you're voided up and you've done all that anyway.
No, if I'm voided up, I'm doing whatever. Probably. I don't know, bro.
You're probably going to do a lot worse in your career. You might as well. Man.
I'm definitely doing it, man.
Yeah.
But it's weird because like I feel like the options these people were getting weren't
actually want to be paid for it.
Yeah, fucking just do it. Yeah. In private, not even on TV. Fuck it up.
Oh please,
and not even a bum cheek. But you know, fucking. But I don't actually think people were given that option. I think it was more like, kiss me on the bum cheek or you're not working again.
Yeah, and rightly so.
Yeah.
What?
Which is. Anyway, but yeah, no, it's a good fucking entertaining dog. I think we should watch the end of it and see how it plays out.
I mean, in like any company nowadays, you still got to kiss ass to work your way to the top.
Fucking hell, I mean, good point. You're not wrong there,
wrong.
Dom. You're not wrong there, bro.
It's true, isn't it?
You're not wrong there.
If you don't lick ass, you ain't getting nowhere.
And the WWE's the reality of it.
And they just showed it on. It was just a pantomime of it.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some subliminal messages in that.
Yeah. No, for real.
That we don't know about.
Yeah. And you know what it is? Part of me feels like, listen, you're a fucking wrestler working for the WWE. You're not doing an office job at a bank. Do you know what I mean? No. Like, you must kind of know what you're getting yourself in for a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
Money talks.
You must know. I might have to take some steroids here.
Yeah.
I might have to do some silly
weird shit. Yeah, of course.
Do I work a 9 to 5 for the next 7 years to earn what I'm going to get per show?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what you have to calculate.
Exactly. Yeah.
And back then, the voids, like the whole thing behind it about health like issues and stuff weren't what it is today.
No, for sure.
Back then, it was was like. Yeah. Try it, whatever.
Yeah.
And so back then, it's just like, well, yeah, of course I'm going to try it for for that kind of money.
Yeah, and to be fair,
what they knew. If they knew what we knew now, I think a lot of them would maybe second guess it. But back then, there wasn't that kind of information.
Of course not.
And to be fair to those athletes, like at the end of the day, at least the WWF and wrestling is kind of scripted. No one can actually get hurt. The reality is, back then, I think in other sports, people were on roids in other sports.
Apart from that guy on the TV show where Hulk Hogan choked him.
Yeah, that was brilliant. That was brilliant.
the guy literally collapsed, whacked his head and was bleeding.
Bro, you know what's so funny? Bro. There's some reporters that come in. You got to watch it. You would like it. There's some reporters that come in. They're trying to basically like expose the WWF as about being scripted and fake.
Yeah.
And they ask one. They're walking around asking people, "Is it fake? Is it fake?" One of them just gets clapped round his headpiece, bruv. Double slap, bruv. He says, "Is that fake? Is that fake?" And they sued him for it. And then Hulk Hogan went on a talk show. He was kind of getting taken a piss out of a little bit about it being fake. And then this idiot presenter, after taking a piss out of Hulk Hogan, this roided Hulk Hogan as well, he said, can you choke me out? Can you see if you can choke me out? So obviously Hulk Hogan just got up and just put him in a headlock, and he slowly fucking choked this cunt out, yeah, and let go of him. And this guy, he's literally dropped.
He went forward, then backwards,
and this is on live.
Whacked his head on.
And this is on live TV. He's just dropped him.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. He's dropped him on live TV.
He flopped like
And
a
then
wet fish.
this cunt goes out, obviously, and he gets up and he turns around and he's talking to the live camera. He's like, "All right, folks, well, that's it." And then he turns around, and there's blood coming from his head.
But was that scripted though?
It definitely wasn't, because that cunt sued Vince McMahon,
Oh, did he
Hulk Hogan, whatever, and it was undisclosed the fee he got, but he won the suit, the thing. So,
shame.
yeah.
And do you know where?
Allegedly, anyway. I don't want to talk about things.
Do you know if we should wash that down?
Go on.
Nice can of AU, I think.
All right, yeah.
What do you think?
Do you want to pull these out?
Yeah, go on.
Nice.
Lovely. We're going back to the old school tradition of trying something new when it comes to these pods. So this is the can. AU vodka pink lemonade. For those who don't know, AU vodka is quite a popular vodka in the UK.
Oh, I think you're going to like that one, you know.
You tried it. Go on. You tried it without us trying it. Go on. What is it?
Of course I did. I thought, why not, man? It was looking at me.
5% alcohol, vodka mix.
Yeah, that is pretty special.
Don't say it's special.
It's pretty special.
Let's take a look. That's tasty as fuck.
Do you think?
That is pretty special, man.
I think it's all right, man.
I think that's refreshing as fuck.
You know what it hasn't got? It hasn't got that after kick that a lot of drinks have
There's
got.
nothing to it.
And I like that. You just get like a
It
little
doesn't
bit of a
taste
taste.
very.
He's right. There's no alcohol in
very
this.
good.
Nah. It tastes like.
This tastes like strawberry lemonade.
It's
Pretty
5%,
much.
isn't it? Imagine if you made a drink of 5%. You'd have to put like that much alcohol and that much drink.
Oh, it's delicious though.
It is,
very
it is nice.
It's delicious.
I mean, that goes down a bit too easy.
No.
Yeah.
It's actually refreshing. I'm
It's
back
very
in that.
good.
Hey, Dom, open up blue.
Imagine that on a summer's day, like chilling, banging. Gary doing the burger.
These cannot get you drunk.
Hey, Dom, open that blue one.
Yeah.
What, already?
Yeah, we got to make
I
this
didn't even
sharpish.
finish the first one. You've been
We
savouring
got
it.
to make this sharpish, man. I'll have to go in 5 minutes.
Come
No,
on.
you don't?
It's 1:15.
Gary, you only have one job now.
Come on, hurry up.
Blue one?
Yeah, what's that one called?
Blue Hawaiian.
What does it say at the top there? Nitro Inferno cocktail.
Nitro infused. AU
Infused.
vodka cocktail.
Nitro infused. Fucking
Yeah.
fast
Just
and
means it has
furious.
nitrogen in it.
No, it is nice though. That pink lemonade one is nice.
That pink lemonade one was delicious.
Very refreshing, man.
Nitrogen's a bit more stable.
I'll be honest with you guys. I don't think this can get you really fucked up.
But I tell you what,
Like,
the
That
colours.
smells fantastic.
The colours are talking to me. I'm not
That
going to lie.
smells very nice,
I
man.
can't even smell it.
The colours are talking to
You
me.
can't smell anything.
No.
We might have to get the open
know.
open another can.
Gonna have to, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh.
But the colours are talking. The colours.
Don't worry, we'll tell you what it tastes like. Man.
The colours are doing.
She didn't pay
bits,
for
I'm
it.
not gonna lie.
Fuck. God.
How much did you pay for it?
They're about £3 each, to be fair, these
Oh.
small ones.
Oh, he tells them. I don't think that's how much you paid.
No,
I
of course
don't-
not.
I
Oh,
don't,
that's
like, I
£6.
don't like you,
Yeah.
like, both.
That smells brilliant, man.
I
You
mean,
still can't smell
if
it.
I
No.
if I had to base it on the other drink, I would say this is going to be great as well because the colours are just like unreal.
The cans look a bit cheap, though. I thought it would be cheaper than this,
It
but
turns your tongue blue.
it's nice as well.
It is nice.
It's nowhere near as good as the other one.
I think
It's
the other one's
not.
better.
The other one's better.
The other one's definitely.
I'm-
Better. This
I'm-
is a bit sour, right?
I'm not a fan of coconut, man.
Yes, it's more coconut. I can taste coconut.
There's quite a bit.
I mean, I
of
do like
in there.
coconut.
It tastes a little bit tropically, this
It's got a
one.
bit of a sour.
I mean, it's
sort
blue
of kick to it
Hawaiian,
as well.
so
Do you think it's sour? Oh, it's not sour.
sour.
It's more sour
Why
than the
did
other
I-
one.
Why did I get a sour bit?
No.
What happened? What happened there?
Probably them wings that you had left on your
Fucking hell, man.
You're lying.
No, there is.
I mean, we love a bit of D's kick.
No,
What?
there is a little bit of sourness to it. Fuck it. There is a little bit of sourness to it, but it's
It's light, isn't it?
you know, it's mild. This one, it's not too bad. It's easy going cocktail type of
I
drink.
like them both.
Mm.
The pink lemonade one's definitely better.
Listen, taste wise, they're fucking nice.
They are nice.
But when it comes to
What did you say, Gal? You got to go work.
going out drinking,
yeah, what's the other one? No, what's the other one, mate? Strawberry daiquiri.
say it together again, man. Sing it.
Strawberry
Strawberry
daiquiri.
One more time for luck.
Fucking hell.
Strawberry daiquiri.
You lot are
You
fucked,
Derek.
bro, honestly.
You see what a bit of AU does to people, mate?
Do you want it in the same cup?
Yeah, go on, mate.
Sure.
Don't matter. Yeah, it all tastes the same to me. Just put the can in there as well if you want, mate. Fuck it.
I said it all tastes the same. to me.
Yeah, it all tastes like a bit strawberry, doesn't it?
What's your favourite cocktail?
Strawberry daiquiri.
I think at the moment, for me, it's going to be.
never had a cocktail.
I like a Harvey Wallbanger, man.
Harvey, what?
Yeah.
What's that in? What's
Ain't
that?
got a
Gin?
fucking clue.
What's in it though? You don't know
I
what it
don't
is?
know.
A Harvey Wallbanger.
Yeah.
Is, is that a footballer?
No.
Right. Okay.
I bet the viewers know what it means, man.
Yeah.
We just don't.
Fucking sex
I
position.
mean, you should because you said it was your favourite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't messing about.
So what's in a Harvey Wallbanger then?
Don't know. Some sort of liquid.
Some sort of liquid.
2 6'5" gentlemen.
Couple of Wallbangers, isn't it?
Not great, mate. Honestly, I'm about to cut that out.
Yeah, one of them is called Harvey.
Well, fucking hell. Just giving it some ASMR. Remember you guys did this?
That's one of the best.
You like this?
I'd say it's probably one of the best strawberry daiquiris because I'm not really a strawberry daiquiri person.
I think this is the nicest one
Do you?
out of the three.
I think it's the second nicest person.
Do you? You think the pink lemonade one, don't you?
Bit gassy, bro.
It's just got a hint of strawberry. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's,
Hint of strawberry. I think it's very strong strawberry.
I think I've had enough of the others. My palate's all over the place.
I'm always complaining to these drinks, isn't it?
Is it?
He's always upset, bro. How easy is
Always
our
moaning
job,
about
bro? Just
something.
drinking, bro. Come on, man.
How do I complain with a drink?
We're always like, oh, my palate,
Too
oh,
much liquid,
fucking
innit?
liquid.
Palate, oh, shut up.
Oh, it's sweet.
Fucking wearing it in a minute.
And we got really upset when we did the last Prime drink. That's our biggest viewed video.
Remember when he got upset doing the fucking one chip?
Speaking of the one chip.
If Arsenal lose a full week and you got to do another one.
No.
What if you all split it this time?
Okay, if Arsenal win, you do one. Yeah.
He's not going to do one. He'll die. He could die, like, legit.
I'll do one.
And
Would you do a whole one? No,
is
you
that
wouldn't.
really a bad
A
thing?
whole one.
No, you wouldn't. Would you actually?
I'll do a whole one, yeah.
No, you fucking wouldn't.
Nah, there's got to be a bet put in place for me to be able to do it.
I feel
Yeah,
like
if Arsenal win.
I feel like
You
you
said
would.
if Arsenal
I feel
lose,
like
I've
you would
gotta
hurt
do
yourself badly, bro. If I'm being honest with you, I wouldn't do a whole one. I would do half, but even that I would. I don't think I could do it again, bro.
I'll tell you what we'll do.
It's not
we'll
a
get a
forfeit,
little wheelchair or something, just in case.
It's not a
Wheelchair's
forfeit,
not the issue. This is nice.
It will be, bro. Guts going to be absolutely
His guts.
fucked.
Okay, no.
Everything.
This is nice, but I don't know if it's my favorite. I think the pink lemonade one was my favorite one.
I'd
Anyway,
agree, man. I'd agree.
yeah, but
But the strawberry daiquiris.
But I'll be honest with you. Listen, if you're looking for something that's tasty and nice, I think all of these are fucking
Yeah,
good, man.
they are all very nice.
They're tasty. They're fun for the summer. Good stuff, bro. But would they get you fucked up? Will you look a little bit fucking soft drinking them?
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to need a load of them to get you fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. How many of them could you down?
A lot.
Them little cans. How many?
Plenty.
How many?
I reckon even if you
we
had
should test that. We
I
should
think
test
even
that.
if you had 20 of them, that wouldn't fuck you up.
I was going to say 15, but
Could you do 15 of them, you think?
yeah.
Yeah.
But if you get drunk off 15.
No.
man.
I'd probably feel, yeah, this is
Tipsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we try it one day?
When I say, I mean these ones, yeah? Not
Yeah.
Not
No, there's half.
Yeah,
half
yeah,
cans,
yeah, the chubbies.
Yeah.
yeah.
15.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Should we try it one day?
If you want.
Yeah.
How much is that going to cost us?
Not that much.
45
15? Yeah. Fuck, we'll
£3
make it back.
each.
innit?
And we could have bought a decent bottle of booze each.
Yeah.
All right, let's
We
do
could have
that.
actually bought a bottle of AU.
Let's do that.
It's all right.
Said.
We'll get a decent bottle of booze next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. But all right then. I think we're good then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
What are we saying? Back on it, yeah?
Hmm.
See,
Yeah,
regular
back on
degular Schley. Regular degular Champions League and everything.
So you got a little Build-A-Bear there?
Yeah. Build a bear for the man then, bruv.
For the man there?
Yeah, I've been handing out Build a bears
Yeah.
to my friends that got fucking babies, innit?
Oh, right.
It's always good
What
laugh.
have you
innit?
kept that one for then? You got something you want to tell us?
No,
Oh, right.
no. It's for my friend. I don't know if Chris watches this, bro, but
Probably not.
I mean, you
my-
should do it
I
if he's your
mean,
friend.
you should do. But Chris, I've got a Build a bear here for you. Yeah, you them. Anyway, all right, cool. Shout out to the Mongrelz. We're back, kicking it off. We'll see you next week, lads.
Until next time.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.